In a recent development in Josh Duggar's legal saga, the Supreme Court has made a pivotal decision regarding his appeal for the possession of child sexual abuse material conviction. The Supreme Court has declined Josh Duggar's appeal concerning his conviction on child pornography charges. The former star of 19 Kids and Counting remains in prison while his legal advisors strategize the next phase of his defense. The court's denial of Josh Duggar's appeal was announced on Monday, June 24th. The Supreme Court did not provide detailed reasons for its decision. This follows the United States Court of Appeals for the Eighth Circuit's affirmation of his conviction. Currently, Duggar is serving his sentence at the Federal Correctional Institute, Seaganville in Texas, with a scheduled release in 2032 after being sentenced to 151 months in prison. Josh Duggar, known from the TLC series 19 Kids and Counting since its 2008 debut when he was 20 years old, gained attention for his family's large size and devout lifestyle under parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. In the same year as the show's premiere, he married Anna Keller. However, in 2015, he faced scrutiny after reports surfaced of him molesting 5 young girls during his teenage years, including 4 of his sisters. His involvement in the Ashley Madison leak further tied him to controversial behavior. "I have been the biggest hypocrite ever. While espousing faith and family values, I have secretly over the last several years been viewing pornography on the internet, and this became a secret addiction, and I became unfaithful to my wife," Josh said in a statement at the time. "I am so ashamed of the double life that I have been living and am grieved for the hurt, pain, and disgrace my sin has caused my wife and family, and most of all Jesus, and all those who profess faith in him." Even though the charges against her husband are disgusting, Anna Duggar has remained loyal to Josh. They stayed married through everything and had 7 children together. She was also present and showed her support for her husband throughout his CSAM trial. He served the first 2 months of his sentence in the Washington County Jail in Arkansas before being transferred to FCI Seaganville. He is not able to visit with any of his children without supervision. Additionally, Josh Duggar is only permitted 4 hours of visits each month. The defendant shall have no unsupervised contact with minors. Court documents read, "If there is a concern about the potential for inadvertent contact with a minor at a particular place, function, or event, then the defendant shall get approval from the U.S. Probation Office before attending any such place, function, or event." Josh's attorneys first filed an appeal in October 2022, requesting a new trial. Justin Gelfand said that Josh Duggar's phone was taken away from him when he was trying to call a lawyer. His most recent appeal focused on the charge that police discovered that child sexual abuse material was being distributed by a computer that was traced to Josh. The argument was that Josh's attorneys should have been allowed to ask about a former employee's previous sex offense who worked at the same dealership where Josh used the same computer. Instead, it was ruled that they could not mention the ex-employee. What do you think about Josh Duggar's appeal attempt being turned down? Let us know in the comments.